So dears, today we are studying how to find a CP or SP if loss is given. Okay, the previous class we learned how to find out the CP or SP. Okay, cost price or sale price. If the what is given, profit is given. Okay, that equation also we learned. That is equation is very important also. So the basic things, if you know, means to know to study this equation or recall this equation, it's very easy. You don't need to buy hard it. Okay, you just know what is loss and what is profit there. Understand what is loss, what is profit. If that idea is clear, then you can simply write the equation and you can yourself you can write the equation for the CP and SP if the loss is given or the profit is given. Okay, so what are our things, how a loss is occurring, how a loss is happened. Okay, how is loss is happened? I am purchasing something for 10 rupees. Okay, the cost price of my thing 10 rupees. I purchased something for 10 rupees. So that book, just imagine. Okay, I purchased a book for 10 rupees. Okay, not 10 rupees. I purchased a book for 30 rupees. That was my previous car. Easily, previous cost it was 30 rupees. So cost price was 30. I sold it for 20 rupees. See, I sold that book. That means SP is 20 only because I sold for 20 rupees, but my cost price was 30. I purchased 30, but I sold it for 20. I lost 10 rupees. See, so that is the basic concept about the loss. Okay, I lost 10 rupees there. Okay, that is actually loss. What is the difference of cost price and sale price? The loss here we are writing, it is the difference of cost price and sale price, or we can say that the cost price is greater than sale price, it will be a loss. These are the basic things you have to know. To remember this one, just to think about that the book, this book story. Okay, about this book story, if you know, means you can basically you can think everything will be comes like a chain. Understand? So your cost price is greater than sale price. Okay, so how I got how much rupees I lost there? 10 rupees. It is the difference between cost price and sale price. What is my loss here? 10 rupees, isn't it? So how I got 10? 30 minus 20. That is what CP minus SP. Okay, so this is what our equation. So if we know this equation, then we can make the remaining equation from this one. Understand? Okay, what are the remaining equations? We have to make a equation for CP and SP. That is what we need to do, isn't it? If the loss is given, the loss CP, SP, all thing is given there, we need to make an equation for CP and also for SP from this equation. From the equation, I am going to make equation for CP and SP. Just to look at here. Okay, so loss is there. CP minus SP is what? CP minus SP is loss. Okay, I am writing this equation this way. CP minus SP is equal to loss. So easily we can write this way also. Left hand side and right hand side equal to means these things you can write here also. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, or 5 is equal to 2 plus 3. Both are correct, isn't it? I just change here also. The thing is, the fact is same, isn't it? 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 is equal to 2 plus 3, or CP minus SP is equal to loss, or loss is equal to CP minus SP. So I just rearrange the equation this way. CP minus SP is loss. I need to get the equation for CP. So I wrote CP here. Okay. So I want the equation for CP. Then I have to keep the CP on one side. I have to keep a CP on one side. I have to take a SP to the other side of the equation. Okay. I have to take a SP to the other side of the equation to get a CP. So CP I keep here and HP I am taking. Here you can see that CP minus SP is equal to loss, isn't it? And SP I am taking to this side. Here it is subtraction. When we move to this side of equal to, it's become plus. Understand? This is I told you. Already I told you in the equation equality rules. It is minus when it is moves to here. It's become plus. If it is a plus, it's moved to here become minus. Into multiplication, it's moves to division, and division is into multiplication. This is the rules that we are following when we change minus plus, the equality things. Okay, so CP I keep here, SP I took already, loss is here. Okay, loss. So SP I take here. So minus SP, it's become what? Plus SP. So CP is equal to, we can write there, but it just first equation. CP is equal to loss plus SP. Okay. Now the same equation, okay, Cp minus Sp is loss. So we got equation for Cp now. Then I need to get the equation for Sp also. Okay, I need to get the equation for Sp. Okay, how can we get the equation for Sp? What we have to do? Many ways are there. Okay, so here you can see that from this equation we got a Cp is equal to loss plus Sp. Okay, so just to keep Sp on this side. Okay, this from this equation. Now we got to Cp loss plus Sp. So I am writing this equation this way: loss plus Sp is equal to Cp. Loss plus Sp is equal to Cp. Okay, we need to get the equation for Sp. That means Sp is equal to something we have to write. Okay. Now we got equation for Cp. So to get equation for Sp, you have to keep Sp on here and take the remaining things to that side. That means here plus Sp. That means Sp you are keeping. If plus is there, if you are not putting plus also, it is plus only. Okay. So Sp is here. Loss I am taking to this side. Already Cp is here, isn't it? And the loss is actually here, plus sign is there. Okay. With any sign is, if any number has no sign means it is plus, isn't it? For example, 5 minus 3, isn't it? Here 5 is plus sign and 3 is minus sign. Okay, but here we are not putting plus 5 because already it is understood that the sign of 5 is positive. Okay, that's why for positive things we are not usually putting plus signs sometimes. Okay, so here loss is plus and we are taking loss to the other side of the equation. So we will get what Sp is equal to Cp minus loss. Okay, so this is the equations. These are the two equations. Okay, so first equation how I made the first equation. I just interchange it and I got a Cp minus Sp is equal to loss, and I keep a Cp on one side, I took a Sp to the other side, then loss is already there, then minus Cp become plus Sp. So Cp is equal to loss plus Sp. From this equation I made what second equation, that is Sp. Okay, so what I interchanged this equation. Okay, this equation I interchanged, so loss plus Sp is equal to Cp I wrote, then I took which one to get the equation for Sp, I took a loss to the other side of the equation. Okay, and Sp is equal to Cp is already there minus loss. So these are the two equations. If this thing also is not clear for you, it's okay, but if you understood it, you have to study these things because very important with the coming years. This kind of interchange, everything will be there, but at least you have to study these equations. Okay, but this first equation, this is our main equation for the loss. Okay, and these are the other equations. The loss is equal to Cp minus Sp, then Cp is equal to loss plus Sp, and Sp is equal to Cp minus loss. These two equations you have to learn. Okay, okay, dears. Okay, and after that you have to do exercise 5.3. Okay, after watching this video you have to do exercise 5.3. Okay, thank you.